Hello guys, welcome back. Really awesome playing Darkest Dungeon, episode 7. We're going to get straight into this. I did some stuff in the interim. I put our highwayman in to remove tetanus, and I put our arbalist in to remove fear of mankind. I think she's getting removed from her in the sanitarium. And beyond that, I just got in a jester and equipped a new skill on the jester. I'll just give you a quick overlook of the jester skills. Let's put them up real quick. So they have Inspiring Tune, which is a stress heal, and an additional buff, which provides minus 10% stress damage, and Battle Ballad, which is party for everybody, plus 3 speed, plus 5 accuracy, plus 2 crit. Slice Off is a bleed skill, Harvest is also a bleed skill. So we're going to head into the Weald, a short mission in the Weald, explore 90% of rooms. Before we get going, I'm just going to make sure we have some trinkets on. Let's see what we'll go for here. I think I want this guy to have some kind of blight. If we have bleed skill chance, we will put on our jester, which we cannot, so the plague doctor. I would like to get some blight skills on the plague doctor, but we do not have. I think I'll go for some stun skills instead, because he does have a number of stuns. I know we have a second stun stone here somewhere. There we go. On our abomination, I'm going to give him the damage items that we have at the moment. I've just been playing my other save file. I got some really good items, so I can't wait until we get them on this. It'll be really good. So on the dude, we cannot put this. That is a plague doctor only. So instead we shall put on move skill chance might be good. Bleed resist is probably generic enough. On our Houndmaster we can put the stun skill chance, and this fellow can get the accuracy on melee skills. You know what guys, I think for now, apart from our jester, which is getting a bleed skill chance, we might give, he needs the speed. I don't think there is Unholy in the Weald, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I think that is good for now. I think we'll go into provision. Not like last time. I am definitely going to bring some torches. Now we still haven't got a healer. All of these guys have a heal apart from the jester, but they're not particularly good. So I'm going to kind of counterbalance that with additional food. I think I'm going to start with 16 food. I'm going to start with 8 torches as a short mission. In the Weald we're going to bring some extra herb, 2 keys, 2 holy water, some bandages as well, and maybe an additional anti-venom. So yeah, let's get straight into it. The Weald is full of long winding paths. Bring plenty of torches. So yeah, we shall see if that comes to pass in this episode. Now I do want to start doing some of the bosses.
I knew all these paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
So 90% of rooms. I think I'll actually go all the way down to this room to the east of our current position, and then take it from there. So let's have a look in here. Oh, 250 gold, not too shabby. And into our first room, which I think is empty, but we shall see. And we got a scout. So we shall move down to the next room, which is also empty. So this is an effigy, troubling effigy. We try holy water. It's a powerful effect. Hard noggin, so I think that's additional protection. Let's check it out. Hard noggins, 15% stun resist. So wow, that's certainly something we should keep in mind in the future. We're getting easy traits. Now I know what this one is. We shall just jump in here and drop some medicinal herbs on this beast carcass and get a ton of food. Wow, 12 food and 50 gold. Not too shabby. Into the final room, which is empty. And we should move back to where we came. Now if you do actually backtrack in this game, you get additional stress, which is not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either. We do have a stress heal this time on our jester, so hence the abomination. I'm hoping the stress heal from the jester should be able to balance out the stress that the abomination brings. So we do have hunger, that's okay, we have a ton of food. And I do want to use the dog treats. I think I'll use the dog treats in the first like proper fight we get in here. Left luggage. We try key on this? Yes indeed, it has a lock on it, so we shall try key. So not too shabby. Some heirlooms and stuff. Pop a torch. And our first fight, nothing major. I'm not even going to transform the abomination for this. Hound's Harry is an AoE skill. Bleeds as well. So 1 bleed is not too bad. This fellow can actually begin to stress heal. I think that is also all. Yes, indeed. And this fellow can... I think we shall Plague Grenade the back. So that guy should be dead on the next round. This fellow can do a slice off on this unit. Although, you know what, I think instead I'll start just doing some stress heals with him. Because he came in here with quite a bit of stress on some of our units, so...
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So, dodge, fantastic start from our Jester. Guys, we still haven't got a... There's a dude, like he's an occultist, and he has really good skill set. He can heal and target and all this stuff. We still haven't got one, so it's this no healer thing is really getting a bit out of hand. So yeah, I mean, in this party I would take maybe even 2 abominations and a Jester and an occultist. But we don't actually have an occultist yet, so not ideal, but that's okay too. Great nibble on the backline, double dodge, fantastic. And the Jester can... I think we'll just kill these guys now, it's probably a better idea.
Their formation is broken.
So 1 dead, and our Houndmaster should be able to kill the additional unit. So instead, our Jester goes next, and he can do a stress heal on the Houndmaster. And the Houndmaster is up for the kill.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Nice, easy fight to start the expedition, which is always nice. Into a room. Wonder if we get a fight in here.
The promise of safety.
We do not, so we move on to the south. See, I'm going to begin to sit down and look at the mechanics of the game. And see if we can come up with any... Oh my word, every time man I forget something. So this time we forgot a shovel, so we'll just take it with our hands. But he resisted the blight. But yeah, I kind of want to sit down and get a feel for some of the mechanics. Like some of the class interactions. I want to sit down with a pen and paper and just plot some stuff out. I also want to begin to rename some of the units. So if anyone out there is actually watching this and you would like a unit named after you, do absolutely let me know. I'd be happy to oblige. Be good to add some personality to the units. So we are up first here. I think we shall open with some bleeds might be nice. These guys have quite low bleed resists. Yeah, just to get the damage ticking early. This fellow can Plague Grenade the backline. This guy's in trouble at the very back, which is nice because he is that AoE skill. Now this guy can transform. Begin to attack the front line. So this is 8 to 14, it's single target, and this is 5 to 9, so yes indeed, we'll do the Rage, I think it's called. And our Jester can stress heal. Actually, he can battle ballad just to get the speed up. He's just here for utility bot essentially. I'm hoping I suppose the Abomination and the Plague Doctor really are our main damage dealers. The Houndmaster is more of a utility, he can attack anywhere, so he's pretty good to have. So our Plague Doctor up first, he can actually, yes, he can Plague Grenade the backline. So this guy resisted again, not ideal. So blight resist is only 20%, so the odds of that actually happening are super low. Abomination continuing to do work on their champion.
This is how a life is taken.
And our Houndmaster can... I think I'll actually bandage our Houndmaster. And he can attack the back unit. And this guy can just stress heal, so I think he'll set with a stress heal on himself. Nice additional buff as well. Some damage, this is a bleed skill, hopefully they resist. Champion is attacking with a bleed skill as well. So 3 bleeds, quite a bit of stress. Jester first. I shall bandage the Jester here, I think. Yes, indeed. And he can stress heal himself again. He's quite the highest, so... The Abomination here should get the kill on this unit. And the bleed will take care of that. So this guy can actually heal himself. We'll see if this dude back here resisting the blight can continue to do so with his 20% chance. And no, he doesn't this time, so he won't be dead on this round, but he'll be dead on the next one, so I can take a round to heal and all that good stuff. So we shall untransform with the Abomination. Battlefield Medicine on the Plague Doctor at the back. This guy can transform back to regular mode. And also heal. The Jester can Inspiring Tune on the Hellmaster. And the Hellmaster can heal. So there we go.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Some nice loot again. We pop a couple of torches. And a torch again before we enter this room. So we're actually going to go to the east from this room. We're going to leave that room on the west. Unless there's a particular reason to go over there. No, there's not. Now there is an obstacle in the way here, so we are going to take some damage. It's a bit careless of me in preparation. I seem to have a knack for forgetting stuff along the way.
A victim to the spreading corruption. Malformed.
So we have a ton of food. I'm actually going to eat food on each of our units before we go in any further. So there we go, nice heals all around. Now there is a fight in here, so hopefully it's nothing too major. That's not too bad. A couple of stress dealers and some damage dudes. So we'll open with the speed buff on our Jester. This is straight up buff exactly. It's plus 3 speed, plus 5 accuracy, and plus 2% crit, so it does make a difference. I've attempted to stun the back, but I think instead we'll try and double blight. And then we can stun on the next turn. So this guy can actually do an AoE bleed spell. Nice damage too. A couple of bleeds as well, not too shabby. Stress attack to our Houndmaster. And attack onto our Abomination.
About to break.
And he can transform and put some damage back on these guys. So we'll start with the Rake. Man, that guy is so strong. Dodge from Houndmaster is probably a good thing. So I think this time we shall double stun. Hopefully. Oh, one resist. Not the end of the world. And the Abomination can continue to attack the front line.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Stress on our Jester. He might lose it here. Oh, he dodged. Perfect. And I think here I'll go for the bleed, because it might kill this guy as well. It does not, but if he bleeds he should. Yes indeed. So that is everybody dead on the next round, so we can go for some stress heals and just regular heals. So we're quite late into the dungeon. I think this expedition is probably going to cost us more than we're going to make because of all this stress, but at the end of the world, I guess. And that is it, GG. We continue to the south and to what is looking like the last room in the dungeon. We have no more torches, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about it. Hunger, and we have 4 food remaining. Don't really need to use the food. You know what? I'm actually going to not light that torch. May as well, just for the last room. Get an extra bit of loot, if at all possible. And that was the room empty, so yeah, we're going to return to the hamlet.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
So another successful mission. Didn't make out too good there. 6,000. It's not too bad. Some nice heirlooms. We got a new trinket, a dodge stone. It's not too bad. And some of these guys, well, our plague doctor leveled up. Oh wow, plus 10% damage melee skills. Not the best, he doesn't really have melee skills. So plus 1 speed if below 50% HP on our Hellmaster, not too bad. And Fear of Beasts, which he takes an additional 15% stress damage versus beasts, and he also has minus 10 accuracy versus beasts, so not ideal. The Abomination got plus 20% heal skills while camping and minus 10% max HP. That's a bit of an issue, but let's not worry about it too much.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
So, week 9 complete. Our Highwayman cured tetanus, which was very negative on the Highwayman. It was minus 5 accuracy, minus 5% crit, which is pretty huge. And our Arbalist cured Fear of Mankind, which is additional 15% stress damage versus humans and minus 10 accuracy versus humans. Now usually I would end the episode here, guys, but before we do, we should come in here and pray for a healer, but we do not have a healer. We could take some of these units, but you know what, I'm actually quite happy with our current roster. I want to save some space. We're 13 of 15. I do want to save some space for any new units, especially healers, nudge nudge wink wink, that we might get very soon, hopefully, but we shall see. But yeah guys, that is the end of this episode. I'd like to thank you as always for joining me, and I will see you guys later.